Hello and good morning. I'd like to invite everybody to download the HAPS app, subscribe to get notified when I go live, and support my work on HAPS. Whoop, whoop, HAPS. All right. Hello and good morning, good morning, good morning, I think. Anyway, let's get some folks in here and see if we can't talk about this. I'm still semi-asleep, so I'm trying to get woken up. Alicia Murphy, hello and welcome from Facebook. Colin Porter, hello, Colin. Colin, you want to come up here and talk to us? Clown Boy Robert, man, how you doing? I'd like Colin. I've invited you up here because I like you. Samantha Jones, hello from Miami Beach. Chris, hello and welcome from Denver. How are you? Mr. Yassine, come on up if you have time. If you don't, I understand. Did I click on Chris too? There you go. Let's get a few people up here and talk. Oh, Lord. Richard Roberts from What's Happening? Let me click on you here, Richard. Okay, I did a few invites. Let's see if this works out. Oh, man. I need a motivational partner to wake me up. Algo, what's up? Lady Boss, hello, ma'am, from Ohio. Cup of Joe, come on up. Eric Levitt, hello, sir. How are you? Welcome, fellow He-Man Hooter Hater. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, Eric. Let me click you if you're going to come up or not. You're welcome to come up if you'd like. Jane, are you ready? Can I show that? Hold on, Jane. Let me get another monitor plugged in so I can do a screen share. I'm not up late. I woke up. I had to go to the bathroom, and I looked at the screen. Hi, Randy. I'm still at the winter home in Florida Keys, headed to the Bar Harbor, Maine soon. Are you? Well, I can't wait to see that. Lisa Pelham, hello, and how are you from Indianapolis? Use the one I just sent you. Okay, let me check it out. Hold on. Let me turn on my other monitor. Remember, this is the middle of the night for me. I'm not really ready, but I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm going to get on here and get this done. Two more. What's up? Zach, how are you? Let me see if I can't get my other monitor plugged in. Oh. Thank you on the appreciation award. Did you have your coffee? No, I haven't. Look at my eyes. I ain't had anything yet. This challenge wore me out. I can't figure out Twitter Live either. I'll show you Twitter Live next. Hold on. I got to look at somebody sent me a photo I'd like to share with everyone. Hannah Vienna. I was sleeping fine. I just woke up because there was this contest thing and I wanted to get restarted because I need to get restarted. Jane, how did you send that to me, by the way? I'm asleep. I can't figure out what we were doing.
Hello.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me okay?
Can you hear me? No, I'm going to have to bounce out, come back in. I got to go do the circle around,
Yes.
around, circle around,
Okay.
circle around, circle around.
Okay, Jane, let me invite you up here. I'm inviting you up, Jane. We have Mr. Colin here. Colin, hello, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How is everything with you, Mr. Randy, sir?
You know, I'm
Everything
up
good?
in the middle of the night trying to get something done. I don't know how well I'm doing.
Oh, I can relate to that one. I had my COVID jab this afternoon. So I'm feeling
you're feeling squiggly.
Yeah, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Richard.
Hey, Colin. Hey.
How's it going? How's it going?
Very nice to see you, sir. You got a new camera?
Hey, Majero. Hey, doctor, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a few days. Welcome. Thank you for the coffee award, Jackie. Jackie, my sugar plum.
Hello.
We got Jane up here.
Hi.
Jane.
Hello.
Bonjour. Ça va bien, merci beaucoup. What vaccine did Colin take? It was the astronauts. No,
Why is my view awful here?
astrophysics. No, AstraZeneca.
Seneca.
AstraZeneca.
That's the same one I took, the AstraZeneca. Lane
That's the one, the
2.
guy-
Hey, how are you, ma'am?
Can you see me
The
here?
guy that
Can
Yes.
you hear me?
We can see you.
Oh, okay.
Randy, let me tell you. The guy that gave me the injection, he enjoys his job too much for my liking. He was like a ninja. He was like a ninja. I'm talking to this lady, and she said, "Have you done this? And have you had that?" And, no, yes, no, no. And this guy, he come running around the corner with this javelin in his hand. He leapt up in the air about 3 feet, and he stuck me in the arm before his feet touched the ground. And he had this wicked grin on him, like twisted it twice. Not good.
That sounds dreadfully familiar.
I had both shots. It was fine. I mean, the second shot was I had a little bit of chills and felt a little off for a night, and then the next day I was fine. Hey,
Okay.
Lane.
Can't use
The second
awards
one.
and haps. It says coming soon. You should have. If you're here on the hap,
Oh, if you can't send awards, what you have to do is update the app.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, you have not updated the app.
Okay.
Lane, I invited you, by the way, man. Okay, let's see if we can't get this right. I'm trying to do some secret right now, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing.
What is it? 3:00 where you're at right now?
Yeah, it is. It's 2:46 a.m.
2:46.
I have a grand reveal. Are you ready for the grand reveal, everyone?
Yes, bring on the
Okay,
grand
we're
Yes,
getting
sir.
ready to have a grand reveal that was done by Miss Jane, our favorite artist. I'm going to put everybody down. Well, no, I'm going to put you down, but we'll be able to talk. Let me see if I can present. Let's see if it'll work without crashing.
Go ahead and put me down, Randy.
Well, let's wait and see first if it's going to
Okay.
work. Okay, here we go. Everybody get ready. This is
Oh.
the grand reveal.
Drum roll.
Oh,
Very good. Oh, that is freaking great.
very good.
Oh my God. Look
Very
at
good, very
that.
good. Most
All
good.
right, everybody.
Most,
Full screen, Randy.
This is
Full
the-
screen.
yes. correct.
I think Jane's
Outstanding.
still screen. I can't get it to do anymore because I'm still asleep, Jane. But this is it. Everybody look at it. Can you see
Oh,
it? This is some
freaking
beautiful
outstanding.
artwork.
Oh my
Jane,
God.
tell us about this beautiful
You
painting.
did it. love it.
Well, I did. I
Absolutely.
did it. It's all digital art. I did it on my iPad, and inspired by Randy.
Okay.
He said, "Put something together," and I thought of something very humorous.
I
And
love Pablo's hat.
I
yeah, I
think
thought it.
it's fantastic.
And as usual,
Awesome.
Randy is
Totally.
surprising all of them. He's freaking them all out with his outspokenness.
Outspoken.
Now, Randy, that's not the
Nothing we
camel
can-
that bit you, is it?
No, the one that bit me was big.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
one that
I
got
think
the
is a
help.
baby camel, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's a smaller camel.
Where can I
Yeah,
buy
I had
Randy
fun
and the
doing
camel
it.
food, please?
I got to know
That's what it
everyone's
says.
face really well.
Jay Jacob. Mighty impressive, says Jay Jacob. Cup of Joe, hello. Minor. Yassine. Good evening, Yassine. Yet again.
That is all
Lane.
one print. Yes, well, it
Lane?
can
That's
be.
only one
I
fine.
actually did it in layers, Lane. I did it in layers so that I could manipulate everyone's image. So I did it in Procreate on the iPad Pro,
Well, it certainly paid
and then
off.
I brought it
certainly paid off.
into Photoshop and assembled it there. Yeah, that's so much fun.
I love
Absolutely love
the
it.
surprise
That's what
look. I love how you did it. I really appreciate this.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'll buy the print if it can wait to be one. There you go. Oops, it's coming in and out and going in and out. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
you
it.
can get
Pablo,
it printed.
this is the grand reveal of you when I
Oh.
sleep, looking all surprised. Welcome, Pablo.
Oh dear. Yes, totally. That's phenomenal.
Whoa, Pablo, I got to know your face really well.
As Jane was saying, this is what everybody looks like when I'm about to speak, wondering what the hell I'm going to say.
Yeah, what is that man going to say next? What is that man going to say next?
It's that surprise, puzzling look, wondering, oh my God, what is that hillbilly going to say now?
Yeah, it's like I always say of Mr. Edward Lynn there. He's like the pearl caster. He opens his mouth and he drops a pearl of wisdom at every turn. Randy opens his mouth and it's like, run for the hills.
Yeah.
I like Mark's worried
Uh,
face. And David is a little shocked.
Yeah,
And Peter's conservative glare. I love the way Peter always has composure, even though he wants to just break out and laugh. But have you noticed he keeps that professional composure?
He does.
He
I
really
tried to
does.
every
capture
single
that.
time. He's like one of those little ducks on the pond, Randy. You know, they glide across the water, don't they? Like super smooth, like nothing would phase them. Underneath the little legs, they're pedaling like bugger, aren't they?
Quack, quack.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Richard?
Exactly.
Oh,
That-
there's Bronx Viking.
That is
Hi.
simply
Frank
amazing.
Viking,
It's
good evening.
great. I mean, you with the camel, and you got the rest of the Haps guy, but Pablo's hat there. That's that. No, it's uniquely Pablo.
That is great, isn't it? Oh, I can't find Lucia's name. Can somebody tag her and David?
Oh, let's see.
Can one of you guys,
I
Jane,
think it's
can you
just
tag
Yeah, I
me?
can try and do that.
I try, but it won't find the name. Maybe it's too busy. I'm not sure.
Pablo could probably do it.
If he's
Yeah,
still
it's
here.
not picking up. It's not picking up the name.
Yeah, I was
trying to
having a
do
little trouble on tagging people right now.
Yeah, maybe if I go out of the show live, I can. Try
Okay,
it.
yes,
No,
someone was
loading,
able
is
to
it?
do it.
Bernie, those are the faces of all the Haps people. Bernie's asking who the mugshots above Randy.
Okay. Would you, Yassine to the rescue? Yeah, Pablo. Okay, somebody tell us who is who. The very first we know is Mark. Mark
That's
is
Mark.
the CEO
Yes.
and co-founder.
Yep.
And Lucia is a greeter. Or what do you call that? Not a greeter. A community leader.
Exactly.
Community leader.
Okay. And Pablo, what is his title?
He's the guy that runs the joint, isn't it?
He's who I always talk to.
Moderator. He's a moderator.
Oh, you're not a moderator.
He's
You're-
more than a
you're
moderator.
You're the shipbuilder.
Oh,
He's a
community
community
manager.
manager. And what is David's
community
title?
manager.
I don't know David's title, actually.
David's the owner.
Yeah, but David has a title.
Well, I guess
I don't
he's
know.
CEO.
I don't know.
Okay. A lot of people
lot of
think
people
I
think
run
I'm
this, but I
but I
don't.
don't.
I hear you.
So,
Oh, Khaleesi, I'll be. I can do that. You can buy some prints of it. Maybe I'll post it on my website, but DM me on Twitter
David is not CEO.
or Instagram. My Instagram is Jane Cerami Art.
Good
Or
evening,
you can go to
Bernie.
my website. I'll
And
probably
what is
Is that right?
Peter's official title? Community leader, or what is his official title?
He says,
Okay.
David is
Question
not.
101. You guys have failed Haps trivia. Look at there. Pablo's got it. Community
Failed
leader.
miserably.
Holy criminy.
Tomorrow
David's
we
hit-
will go over this again. If you answer all 5 of them correctly, we'll say something nice about you.
You don't have IG or Twitter?
Here's one
don't
for you,
Get accounts
Randy.
set
What's
up
the
for you,
camel's
Khaleesi?
Yeah.
The
What's the
camel's name
camel's
is Bob.
Bob. Okay, Bob the
Bob?
camel.
Yeah, Bob Camel.
It looks more like a Humphrey.
Well,
It looks more like a Humphrey, Randy.
He looks more like my neighbor's wife, but I don't want to talk like that.
Khaleesi, you can go to my website. Khaleesi, you can go to my website, janecerami.com, and email me from there. Yeah.
Bronx Viking
doesn't have-
says this artwork is so
She
wonderful.
doesn't have
I'd
IG
love
or
to buy a
Twitter.
print. The buyers are coming in thick and fast.
I didn't really think people would want to print. I hope the resolution is good enough. I just did it for the web, but I can tweak it.
No, it looks fabulous. Looks
Cerami.
fantastic.
You did a great job. I really appreciate that. Oh,
You're
look,
welcome.
for the first reveal.
I'm just curious how long it took.
Go ahead.
Yes,
I'm just
Khaleesi,
curious
it's
around how long Jane took to do
www.janecerami.com. That's right.
you know, from start to finish.
It took me about
How
a
long
week.
from start? How long from start to finish? Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I
That's awesome.
guess I put in like, maybe 20 hours or so or more, maybe. I don't
Okay, I
know.
was just going to ask how many total hours. 20 hours. That's a lot.
I mean, each portrait, was about a couple of hours. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 15 hours or so.
15 hours. Wow, that's fantastic.
Now, am I doing
That's
this for
commitment.
advertising, or are you billing me by the hour? I'm just curious.
I'll have to DM you
Yeah, that's
about that.
commitment and it's certainly paid off.
Oh, Lord, I was wanting this to be public. I would like to announce my receipt. No, that's okay. This is Miss Jane, everyone. Can you say hello in the comments so everyone knows who the fine artist is?
Sure.
Good job on the portrait,
think
says
that's
Bernie
it.
Dolly.
There we go. Let's see, what is that woman's name? Is Khaleesi. Oh, Khaleesi. I did a portrait on my Instagram of the Khaleesi from the Game of Thrones.
Oh wow!
I wonder if
yes.
that's
Yeah,
a real
I can't
name.
think of the lady's name. What's her name?
Thank
Can't
you,
think of the
Bernie.
actress's name.
Khaleesi. Oh, Khaleesi.
Oh, her name is Amelia Clark. Amelia Clark is her
Oh, we
name.
got some
And
feedback
how did
now.
you catch everyone's faces
Jane, did you
when
catch everybody's faces
screenshotted
when screen?
every HAPS team member and draw them? Yeah. I took it from screenshots. I had, I collected all the reference photographs from the various broadcasts, and that's how I did it. And then I captured their faces, and I knew them well because I've been on HAPS for a while now, so you get to know everyone. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a family. You get to know their expressions and their their kind of personalities.
You got the
Sorry
you
about
got the
that. It took me a minute to get rid of the troll on YouTube. It takes forever
Thank you.
sometimes to get rid of those guys. Jeez. I'm
The
sitting there
camel
talking.
that bit Randy. Khaleesi, I do have a high
All right,
resolution image of her.
Colin said he'd be right back. Let me come down a second here. Let's see. How do I get that picture to come over there? No, that picture to come over there. No, this is getting crazy. How come I can't get that
put me
picture?
down, Randy. Put the picture. The
that's
picture's the main show.
You have to put that as number 1 if you
Yeah.
want it as the main
No, but
one.
then it goes sideways. He's muted. All right. We got anyway. That's my only problem with all apps. When you multi-stream, you can't control the trolls,
Yeah.
And that's with every stream. No one's different than the other. Every one of them has the same thing. But YouTube is a rare one because I guess I need to turn on strict again. I had turned it off. Jane, you're still here. And
Yeah, I'm here.
Richard, you're still here. I'm going to go down and keep the painting up for a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool, Randy. That's cool. The whole thing is a picture. The picture is fantastic, man.
All
It's
right.
just great artwork.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God, I'm so excited, Jane. I'm ready to purchase prints to have a new home. In the new home. There you go. I'll be honest.
Khaleesi,
What does that
Khaleesi
show?
email me.
Live me?
There you go, Aunt Randy. That's full screen.
Now, what's next to the name there, Jane? Is that the date?
That's just my name and a copyright. So
Okay,
that
the copyright. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
I thought that would be a good idea. I usually do that on a lot of my artwork because, a lot of people pirate artwork, my artwork, or can pirate anybody's artwork. It's kind of like a gray area online.
Well, right just above there, when we send Randy his copy, he's got to get an actual authentic signature from the artist.
Yeah, I can sign a print for him, which I could do.
That camel's got a smile on his face. It's like
that camel was a friendly camel. If where did Randy go?
I'm right here. I'm just trying. I'm looking
yeah.
at the picture closely, and I can't find my teeth.
Randy, we're waiting for you to get, the implants.
Not till I get a second shot. I ain't going back.
I can put in teeth for you if you want. I can
No. I have teeth. I just don't wear them. They hurt.
Hey, Joe. Cool. It's the hump day camel.
What does it say? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think she's encapsulated it rather well.
Okay, but what is ugly? That is the beholded one?
That's quite possibly, yeah. Yeah, that'd be the younger one. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Ugliness is in the eye of the younger.
Sure,
Yes,
Khaleesi,
and
I
signed.
could do that.
I'll pay more limited editions. You've got a real winner there.
All right,
the fourth person on there. The fourth person from the left is David, the owner of the company of HAPS. I don't know his title. What is his title? Is he CEO? No, he's not CEO. He's owner.
Owner, yeah.
Brent,
the big dog.
Right.
We got Mark, Lucia, Pablo, David, and Peter. I'm not sure how to tag you, Joe, in YouTube, Bernie said. Thank you for being over there, Bernie. I don't know what happened to our moderators. We have YouTube moderators. I think maybe somebody's asleep. I had about 20 moderators in every one of my social media accounts in case somebody can't show up.
Oh.
That one guy there, I think it was in broadcasts, and I did everything, report and whatnot. So someone like that, shut him down.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't get carried away thinking about him.
No.
There you go. This is Miss Jane's artwork. And if you'd like her to do something or commission you for an idea or a thought, this is what she does. And she does hers starting most of the time. I see her starting on an iPad, unless I'm wrong. Can you tell us?
I do all kinds of mediums. I use the iPad Pro for various things. I illustrated a children's book. I wrote and illustrated a children's book with the iPad Pro. You'll find that on my website as well. But I also do fine artwork. At the present moment, I'm broadcasting on occasion my painting an oil painting. So I use all mediums. I use pencil, the iPad Pro for digital art. I use all the tools at my that I can, have at my access. So, like when I did the book, I did the iPad Pro in digital art, but then when I assembled it, I would go to the computer and assemble it with Adobe Creative Suite. So I have a background in graphic design work, so I do a lot of logo
Grizz,
design.
hello and welcome. I invited
I
you.
do everything. My whole my career was
Oh,
I was a
Lucia,
graphic
you found
designer.
yourself.
Yes.
Oh, there's
Lucia,
Lucia. Hi, Lucia.
Lucia, what do you think about the way Miss Jane drew you? Are you
I hope
complimented or are you frightened about it?
I hope Lucia, you like it.
And the person who is asking, you don't know how to follow someone. When they make a comment, click on it and say subscribe. That's how you do it. So if you see somebody's
David
comment,
is a CCO.
let me make it bigger one more time for Miss Lucia, folks. I'm going to put us down here.
So David is a CCO and co-founder. He has.
All right, there we go. I wish I could take this subscribe to Randy down so we can see the whole photo.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I've taken everything down you can, but I can't remove that part.
Is there something above the people at the top then? Is there some kind of writing or some more drawing there, Randy? Some more painting?
It's
Because
all-
we can see the tops of their heads. Are you
their tops
There's
are
not-
top of the
saying
screen.
that there's some?
It's a very
okay.
good expression on my face.
Well, the way I see it, we're
I had fun
seeing the
doing
tops
it,
of their
Lucia.
heads. I mean, they're fitting on there perfectly, this end. So I don't
Yeah, I
know.
lined them up.
C.S. Murphy, good evening.
Hey, CS. CS is an amazing artist here. CS Murphy. He'll blow your mind with his 3D art.
Yeah, you will. I have a question, Grizz.
Signed
Welcome
lithographs are
to the-
available. Joe Cool is saying signed
Welcome
lithographs
for
are
the
available.
challenge. Today's
$250.
challenge is we'd like you to name each person in the picture and what is their title at HAPS. Can you do it?
Oh, I gotta take a look at the board here. Let's see. Jane, I believe, is a broadcaster.
No. We're talking about in the photo.
Oh, wait a minute. Which photo are we talking about, Randy?
Oh,
there it is. Okay. I can see Mark Coleman. I see Mark Coleman, CEO. All right, did I
I'm
get that
choking on
right?
my
Mark
tea.
Coleman.
Yes.
And then there's Pablo.
What about the lady? You don't know her?
I do not know who the lady is. No.
That is Lucia Ibar. She's here in the conversation.
Well, hi, Lucia. Nice to meet you.
Keep going.
And then there's, let's see. So after that, we have, I see Peter's last.
You don't know the guy between Peter and Pablo.
Is that maybe David?
That is
Ding,
David.
ding, 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 ding.
I haven't met
Ding.
David yet, though.
There you go. You are now the winner of the worst. I mean, you did all right.
Well, I've been here.
I'm going to spill my tea in a moment.
Buddy, right?
It's a prop, Randy said. Okay, let's get these things back up here.
And there's my camel friend right there in that picture, too, with you, the camel. We can't forget him.
Now we lost Richard. Did Richard fall off or what happened here? Oh, there he is.
He was here. And then,
Colin, your text at the bottom of the screen. I can't really see it.
yeah.
It's wiggling.
Okay.
It's dancing.
Right.
There
Is
you
that better?
go.
Let's just take it. That's it. Let's take it off the equation.
Yeah, I noticed tonight all day HAPS have been, due to the influx of people, it has been hard to do a lot of things.
I think they're blowing up.
I can imagine.
Well, I
It's
had
huge.
like 7 guys from India, and we were going to go live for their first time, and we just couldn't get it to cut. They didn't have enough bandwidth, They managed
going
to
to say,
get
is
up
it down
for
to
a few
bandwidth?
seconds, and then they went down again.
Wow. I mean, we all know that HAPS is very bandwidth intensive. So long term, have they got a coping strategy? Because I don't think they've got the infrastructure over there, the superstructure, have they, for the internet, for this kind of,
Yeah, the
unless they
problem,
use 5G.
yeah, I think India and the Philippines are both going to have the same problem. If you're not at home on your computer, it's going to be hard to broadcast on your phone.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
I
can
don't
imagine.
know. They're gonna have to figure out how to get the data less, not to use so much data. Grizz, are you on the computer?
No, I'm on my brand new tablet, iPad Pro.
Man, that is great. You are looking so crystal clear.
There we go.
Good picture. Good picture.
And Richard, you're clear. The rest of us are not. Now there we go. Now it's clear. Now Colin is very clear.
That's a
Am I
change.
clear? I should be clear. I don't see
That
why
was
I
harsh.
shouldn't be.
Clear, but it looks like the lights are turned off.
Yeah, I have them dark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks for putting that up. Oh, there's a www after the HTTPS.
You don't have to put that there.
Let me edit it. I'll edit it.
You don't even need to put the
Thank you.
HTTPS, do you?
No, you don't. It's just www.
You don't
Yep.
need to just put Jane.
Here. I'll do it.
All right, now we're looking better. We're back to normal. We got the picture down for a little bit. So, Grizz, tell us something exciting we do not know.
Well, I'll tell you what, tomorrow's beginning of baseball season here in America, and I'll be doing stuff tomorrow all day here on the channel that I have here on HAPS. So, yeah, we're doing lots of baseball coverage tomorrow.
That's great. You know what? Baseball is one of the #1 sports in Japan, and basketball was in the Philippines. I wonder how many Japanese will be tuning into the American baseball. They really love the baseball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Japanese, we've talked about this before. The Japanese is where a lot of the Americans learned how to play baseball.
Yeah, they take the sport serious. It's there's no joking around in their game.
Oh, no. No, those guys are legit legends.
Yeah, they're definitely legit folks over there. Well, Colin, in the UK, do you guys follow any baseball or not?
No, we don't. We don't tend to.
What is the favorite
To be
sport?
honest, I don't really follow the football. Well, the favourite sport has to be, well, the national sport would be football. But it's a fine line. I think we're brought up and conditioned to like it and to support your local team and that. But
Yep.
I mean, it's a little bit crazy over here.
Jane, do you
got
watch
like
any
Grantham
sports?
Town or Manchester United?
I do. I usually
Or
watch.
Liverpool.
I usually
and they've got
watch the
players from different
finals.
towns. How does that work?
I watch the at the end of the season. I watch the finals, like the baseball or football.
Okay.
I
And
love
Richard,
tennis.
do you
I
watch
like to
any sports?
tennis.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Yankees start out tomorrow playing Toronto, and they've got a powerhouse team. They're ready to go. All they have to do is not get injuries like they did last year.
That's interesting. Now that you listen to everybody's thoughts about sports, what's in the UK, what's in America, what's going on in Japan, I wonder what the #1 sport is in Bangkok.
Oh no!
Whew.
Here we go.
Running
new
the
cricket.
balls.
Cricket.
Oh,
Cricket.
it could be anything, couldn't
We're
it?
gonna have to
It could be
censor
anything.
this.
Swimming.
Aren't they that kickboxing? Isn't that what it is?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's that Muay Thai
Yeah.
kickboxing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it? It's some our man said banging. Maybe banging is the #1 sport. I don't.
Bangkok. Yeah, there's sort of the clues in the name, I suppose.
Yeah.
If we go down that road. Yeah, it's a good job Michael isn't here, but shooting me. He said, keep it clean, Colin. But yes, I think Muay Thai. I think Muay Thai is one of the big things over there. There was the whole Jean-Claude Van Damme. He
I'm
did a couple
staying
of films.
quiet
He
on
went
this
over
one.
there.
You better stay quiet, Khaleesi.
Yeah, wise move.
I just opened a slight Nordic and some we'll stop. Every word I was about to say wasn't proper, so I bit my tongue just now 37 times in one sentence.
Frog. Frog
That's where I'm
race?
going wrong. I'm not
That's
biting
a
my
new
tongue.
one.
This is the youngest one here. That's a first. How's that?
Grizz is the youngest one there. That's a first. Are you the youngest one? Grizz, how old are you?
44.
Yes, he
Oh,
must
I
be then.
I don't know. Colin's only in his late 30s. Jane is in her late 30s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I
I'm
wish.
still, I'm
Yeah,
still a
20
teenager.
years ago.
I'm 56
Yeah, it's
or
amazing
7. I
how
really
you
don't
might-
know. I'm 57, I think. Sadie,
There you
hello. Yeah, I believe it. Gail Webb,
know
hello.
from one-
Gail says, go Braves.
Randy's
Yeah.
21.
Who came over from Periscope today? Anybody come over just today from Periscope? Where you at? Raise your hands. Who's the new people here today on Haps?
Is Periscope still? I've seen a couple of Twitter lives, but is Periscope still broadcasting?
People are still getting on there. Some people said that they're able to
Yeah.
get on there and watch it.
I
Yeah,
was
you
able.
can
There
get
was a
on.
hack. There was a hack. You were able to get in through if you turned off your if you turned on airplane mode and then went to Haps and then went back to airplane mode, turned it off. There was a hack for a little while, but then I tried it again and it wasn't. You couldn't do it. You
Ah.
couldn't access the videos. But yeah, it's no longer functioning.
I
No more
did
Periscope.
when it went down, I was logging in and it told me to go to Twitter Live, and right away I was there.
Yeah.
Posted it here on that.
Solution.
So I was at Twitter Live the second everything died in my area.
Did you get
Periscope
kicked off,
website.
Randy? Did you get kicked off when you were going live before?
No, I dropped my phone and I didn't feel like going back on.
Oh, okay.
I had the phone and this device here, and I was trying to turn this. And as I was turning it, it jumped out and managed to slam on the floor
Oh, geez.
and not break, thank goodness. Salam, Shadab.
I was
Hello.
lucky.
No, I did a 15-minute broadcast on a game there just before dinner, and I just checked. It went to Periscope. That was 2 hours ago.
Really? Where are you located?
Okay.
I'm in New York State.
So am I. So,
Wow,
like,
you're able to
Oh,
get
okay.
on?
pardon?
I was surprised. I had it clicked and it dumped.
So
I'm
did
up
you-
here in the southern tier of upstate New York, just outside in between Binghamton and Elmira, New York, on
Okay.
the southern tier.
Yeah.
You're getting snow tonight, aren't you, up there or now?
Nah, that's going to be north, or we're going to get a little wet weather. The snow's all gone. I don't want to hear about snow. No more snow.
It's April Fool's Day.
Go away.
Apparently, it's coming over here. It's coming over here, Richard. That's what's happening with it. It's on its way to the sunny
There you
UK.
go,
It's gonna be here in the
Colin.
next 2 or 3 days, apparently.
Well, for you Instagrammers, they
Yeah,
have
thank you.
cameras now.
Thank you
got
for
4
sharing. Yeah,
cameras.
we don't want it. We don't want it. So take it back. Ah, dear. Sorry, Grizz. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, 4 cameras on Instagram.
Okay.
So if you go on Instagram, you got 4 cameras now.
Richard and Colin, I made you guys a director. I want to make coffee real quick because I'm going to go ahead and stay up and play the game. I'm going to try to get to 1,000 people before it expires on the contest to make sure I'm winning.
Okay.
Wow,
Makes
1,000.
sense.
Oh, you got it, Randy.
You made the
Wow.
coffee. We'll,
I don't care. I want 1,000 people.
Yeah, it can be done. It can be done, Randy. You make the
Yeah.
coffee and
I'm
we'll.
trying to
many-
bet that I've had it the whole time. And then for
Yeah.
them to make the recap in the middle of the night when I'm asleep, that's some ungrateful people right there.
Yeah. Slip the Mickey in.
Sneaky beggars. Sneaky beggars. Just like that guy that gave me the AstraZeneca this afternoon. They're sneaky little beggars. I'll tell you what, Grizz. He was hiding around the corner. We've got the nurse there talking to me. Have you had this? Have you had that? And I'm going, no. And I just happened to glance to my left. And this guy, he must have been about 2 feet tall. He come running around that corner. He was like a ninja. Jumped up in the air with his spear, stuck me straight in the arm before his feet even hit the deck. And then he twisted it round and he was gritting his teeth. That guy loved his job. He was enjoying it too much. Seriously. And I've got to go back again to have the
Hi,
second injection,
Dee Dee.
apparently.
Is that your first shot, Colin?
It is. It is. The injection's not the bad thing. It's just that I've got this issue with needles. Like me and needles, we don't really mix.
You got to look away, Colin.
So
You know, when
I'm
they
really
get you look away and you don't feel it. I've
Say
had
again,
enough
Richard.
shots. I was just saying, I've had enough shots when I was in the service. I always looked away, and I never felt the shot. It's only when you
Oh.
look at it, when you feel it.
That's what I do, Richard.
I can't stand them. No, I'm still waiting for mine.
You know,
We have it up here. I'm just waiting for other people to get it, even though they say I can jump the line because I'm a cancer survivor. So
More
just
power to you. God bless
Right.
you on that one.
yeah, I had my 8th year check here last month for prostate cancer, and my nurse practitioner said, "You haven't gotten it yet?" And I said, "Well, I'm under 65. It just doesn't matter. You're in that category." So,
Thanks,
but
Foamy.
there's a lot of people getting shots. Yep, that I work with.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
seems
Foamy
that a
Homie.
lot of people.
Foamy Homie's here.
Foamy Homie is awesome. Follow him.
Foamy
He's great. He's a great
I know that
entertainer.
guy for years. Foamy Homie and me go way back to the bus.
Follow the foamy homie.
Yeah, Foamy, I did those. Oh, who said that?
Am I
Bus.
following him?
Yeah, he-
Do we have
I'm
a
not.
troll
Oh,
in here?
subscribed.
Oh, another one?
I don't know because I tend to ignore them, Jane. They go away.
Yeah.
I just tend to
Yeah,
ignore
just
them.
ignore
I've
it.
got better things to do. I've got
Don't
nice
recognize
people to do.
It's just let it fly by.
So what time is it? What time is it where you guys are at the moment?
Currently it's 8:25 Eastern, 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's after 8:22.
Yeah.
I have the clock here.
So Jane, where are you at in New York? The
I'm
city?
on Long Island, New York. I'm
Oh,
about two
okay.
hours east of New York. I used to live in Manhattan, but
Okay.
years ago I moved out here on Long Island. So
Yeah, I had cousins that lived down there in Ispic, and I ran the Long Island Marathon back in '81 in my younger day.
you mean Islip?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yep, I stand corrected.
I ran the New York City Marathon one year, and I
Yeah.
also ran the Long Island Half Marathon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Long Island, the Newsday Long Island Marathon was my first one. I did it in what was it? 4 hours? No,
Wow.
3 hours.
Wow, that's fast.
3 hours 40 minutes or something like that. It's just
Yeah.
it was fun.
Oh, New York City Marathon was amazing. Just I'll never
Oh, all the
forget it.
people. Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
at the time,
Foamy,
there
you owe
wasn't
me a
as many as
sandwich.
there are now. What's
Yeah.
that?
I told Foamy he owes me a sandwich. He says thanks for the love. I told him he owes me a sandwich.
I like that.
Foamy had a special guest
Oh,
on
that's
his broadcast today. Foamy, you going to scope broadcast later? I have to stop using that word, scope.
Oh,
if
you said
Foamy-
bad word.
Everyone here,
Oh,
have you seen
Jane said
Foamy?
bad
He's
word.
so talented. I know.
Foamy's gonna have
I
the
know.
talking baseball
It's like-
back.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go, the talking baseball back. Foamy tonight.
Now, there's an
Bats,
idea,
Mr.
Mike.
Bats.
There's an idea. A talking baseball.
I'm
bat.
from the Bronx originally,
Yeah.
by the way.
That would
I'm a
work.
Bronxite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
And I'm a Yankee fan.
cool.
Yep. Go Yankees.
Yeah, Yankees look good this year. I'll
Yankees.
give you that. The Yankees look
Yeah.
ready to win a World Series this
Yeah.
year. They look
Oh,
really good.
yeah, you think?
Yeah, they do. They have the pitcher.
If they stay healthy,
Awesome.
whole key is to stay healthy.
I'm
No, my
with you.
father was born in Manhattan. He was brought up in Brooklyn, and
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
many a summers down Brooklyn Avenue N.
Well, Lee, we're all trying to make it big, you know. we're still trying, right? I was hanging in that I was in that competition. Randy, of course, has been in the driver's seat. I said Randy could take number one. I was trying to get the 250, and then finally I said, "That's it." I threw in the towel. I'm out of that competition. I was there though in the leaderboard for a couple of weeks. I said, it's too damn hard to find people to sign up. I said, I give up. I don't have that many connections, you know. Like, but no, listen.
Yeah,
You still get
welcome back, Randy.
What Randy
Good.
the camera.
Chris, you still get a coffee cup, right?
Well, yeah, I want to give that to somebody though. On my show, I'll give it away. Whoever
Okay.
wants, I'll give it to them. You know, we'll have a contest for the coffee cup. They can, you know, if I ever get it, I'll send it to them. You know what I mean? Whoever wants it. You know?
There we go.
I don't drink coffee.
And
if it arrives, if you get there.
I actually
bless
have over 100 people at the office, and I was very aggressive about them signing up. And then we have a labor camp over here. And those guys, I went over and stood there for 5 hours getting them to sign up. And then they signed up family members. The only problem we had is downloading the app on like 20 or 30% of them. So we went through the Chrome web browser. And then the ones overseas in the Philippines, a couple people were able to go live, and we got a few people live for like, I don't know, 30 seconds to 2 minutes maximum, but they just don't have the data out of the country. And that's a problem.
No.
I don't know how they're going to do it, but if you're in India or in the Philippines, I guess you're only going to be able to do it if you're at home right now.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, if you're going to go live, it's very hard for them.
Hey, Randy, that camel last week, that camel kept biting you on the arm. That damn camel, that was great. That was great to watch, though. I really liked that. That was funny scope or a stream there that you did with the camel, and then you had to go get the floor mats out. I said, man, I hope he's okay in the hot desert out there with all those damn,
okay.
You know, walking.
I'm looking at all my notes, and one of the things instead of calling this, I think you remember this, Randy. We call them Haps Casts. That's from Jay Opera. He called it a Haps Cast.
Lee Ryan says Haps reports earnings for people who make over $600. Well, if you count the money I've spent buying coins versus what they gave me, I'm still not ahead.
What about all the phones you bought to use apps?
And computers and the phones. I mean, people put money
I haven't really, to be honest, I haven't really made anything. What I spent versus what I got in return, I'm not in the profit margin at all. I was just trying to get a placement somewhere. And the reason I really tried hard, because there's so many, you know, in the earlier broadcast, so one of the girls was talking about be yourself, don't be fake. And I would just want to be the real person.
Awesome.
I've been trying to be a real person the whole time. I don't change my way. I don't act different. You know, I'm just going to be me. You can take it or leave it. And that's what I've really enjoyed doing. Yeah. Everybody just being themselves.
Yeah,
now you're a good role model, Randy. I'll give you that. You're a good role model. You told me like it was, and then I got mad, and then now I see though. Like I said, we're good now. You know, you taught me something. You know,
I never get mad. Just be yourself. Everything always works out.
I learned from you. You know, I learned to just kind of take a chill pill, and you know, I hope you get dinner with what I sent you there. You know,
there you go. I appreciate it.
Go get dinner with that. You know, enjoy.
He sent me a dinner gift. I'd like to appreciate that.
Yeah, I want you to go get dinner. You know, enjoy that. You know?
He sent me enough so I can have one meal down at the Brazil place.
There you go. Good
wow,
deal.
That's awesome.
That was a nice one. I appreciate that.
Everybody should do that, man. You know, like I mean, you know, people.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. It's a hobby, not a job.
But everybody should appreciate, you know. You know, like I mean, if you
go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, if you can afford it, you know, send something. You know, the PayPal's there. You can send it. Randy Horton's PayPal as long as it, and appreciate the man. He
pay it forward. That's what they say, isn't it? Pay it forward.
Exactly. Those camels are dangerous out there. Did you watch what happened? I was worried for Randy's life. I said, "Oh my God, that camel was
adorable." Did the birds in the plane? No, it's a rabid camel. Get out of the way.
That thing was a monster.
Brady, thank you for the award. Kalisa, Kadir tea. Now I'm
Kadir
on
tea.
coffee
What's
this
Kadir?
morning.
What is Kadir tea?
Kadir tea is the best tea, trust me.
Randy?
It's the tea of Saudi Arabia. If you're in Saudi Arabia, you better get yourself some Kadir tea. Everybody
Kadir
loves
tea.
Kadir tea.
Right.
I'm not a tea drinker, but I'm gonna have to try some Kadir tea.
I
Gotta get
have got,
some
after a
Amazon.
lunch at the office, I drink a strong cup of tea, and I started that habit not long ago.
Okay. Okay. Didn't I catch one of your broadcasts where you said that you had some really nice coffee there, but everybody started drinking it, and it cost you an arm and a leg or something? So you moved
Yes,
over some
that's why I
different
quit
coffee.
bringing it to the office. It was costing me more to give everybody at the office my gourmet coffee than I was making.
That's the trouble. If you get something and it tastes really nice, and people will soon cotton onto it and say, "Yeah, I'll have some of this." Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
okay. Randy's buying it. Will be okay.
my coffee expenditure was 4 times as much. I was grinding fresh beans for everybody at the office. I can't afford it. It costs a lot of
Expensive.
money.
No,
It
really
is
was.
expensive.
Yeah, but it is good.
What about that coffee you've been having? What's his name? Prepare for you.
Champs Dean.
Yeah.
That's my gourmet coffee by the cup.
Right. So you still have that there, right? Or did you
Yeah.
run out?
Richard.
I think in life, I think it always amazes me how you find something nice that you're providing, and people suddenly develop a thirst or a hunger. They can suddenly eat more or drink more, can't they? When somebody else is paying. Oh, Randy's got the coffee. Yeah, let's have a cup of coffee.
Kathy Joyner, hello and welcome
It's
from
not
Lake.
costing.
You know what though? It
Good evening,
happens
Kathy.
at every company. People get used to you providing something and they take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And you just, we have 100 staff on one floor, and if we add 2 floors up, it ends up being quite costly.
Right.
And Randy, you guys
Okay,
don't
nice.
have checks like they do in the United States right now. The United States, they hand out money to people who make less than 100,000. They don't give nothing in Saudi Arabia, do they?
Saudi provides so many services here for everybody. It's unbelievable.
Oh, do they? Yeah, America's giving out the money, and that's it's something.
Yeah, here every student goes to college for free.
Oh, wow.
Everybody gets free medical. You pay for nothing.
Oh, there you go. So it all works out back that way.
Yeah, it all works out the way they take care of it. So they use the money to keep the infrastructure going, and then for free colleges. Even if the colleges are full and you want to go to college in America, they pay for that fully, including all expenses.
Wow.
Wow.
There's over 100,000
where do
students
they
in
pull,
America every year.
where do they pull the revenue from for that then, Randy? If is it taxes or what is it?
Oil and
Where do they
gas,
pull the revenue for to pay for all
providing
this?
the world,
okay.
world's largest oil company.
Oh, of
Just
course
like they do
Yeah.
in Alaska.
Makes
They
a
give
lot
the
of
money
sense.
back to the citizens.
Yeah, they give a good amount of money right back to the citizens, and it's very rare that you see. They're not in your pocket every second. They're actually giving it back to you, taking care of many of the expenses.
They're in your pocket. They're in your pocket, but they're putting it in there, not taking it out.
Yeah,
Who's that had in my pocket? Oh, it's okay. We just put dollars in there. It's all good. It's all good.
Europe is the same way. They do. They provide, young people for free education.
yeah. I know California is doing that for those who can't afford it. You go to college and you have medical care, but then again, there your tax is what 95% rate, almost.
All right, Randy, it's been fun. I'm gonna go, buddy. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for being up here, Grizz. Everybody, hey, say hello in the comments so people can follow Grizz.
All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Have a good night.
See you
It's
soon.
Vanita. Hi, Vanita.
Benita, you want to come up here and give us some of your advice? I got you invited, Miss Benita. We want to hear Disney chick. Hey, what's up? My sister taught at Princess Nora and she loved everything about it. Yeah. A lot of the expat teachers love living over here. They have their housing and their travel, and you get to work with students who want to learn. It's a lot different when you're teaching in an environment where the students have an objective to learn, where the parents are still in control of what's going on and they still allow the school to provide correction to a situation. What I've been watching in some countries now, you can't yell at a child or they take you to court.
Oh,
Vanita, you're live on camera. Don't be picking your nose.
Is eating my food.
Vanita.
Taco Bell.
Oh, shut up. I love
Ooh,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
There you go. There's Grizz in the comments, everybody, if you want to follow him.
That's the packaging.
I don't know
Yes.
why a lot of people don't like Taco Bell or they downplay it. I love Taco Bell.
Me too.
Who doesn't
Me
like
too,
Taco
but
Bell?
damn.
I hear people complaining, oh,
Yeah.
it's not real and this and that. I really enjoy
Really?
it.
I've never heard that. Wow.
I wouldn't
Jane,
even
do
know
you
what
like
it is.
Taco Bell?
Fire.
I don't eat a lot of fast food unless I
I
have
wouldn't
to.
even know what it is.
Uh-oh,
I hate
Jane's
fast
a
food.
hater. That was a good comment.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh no, you're not a hater. You just don't like it. But
You read it.
no, you eat too
Well,
much of this stuff.
Not too
You're gonna
I
get
fit
come-
for the
sick.
bug.
I come from a family of. My father was a chef, and I have very high standards for food.
Yeah.
I don't mind a little cardboard in my
Thank you.
food, so. But I understand what you
Taco
mean.
Bell.
Our house,
Taco Bell.
we never bought pasta. It was handmade growing up,
Really?
So
Wow.
we actually ate the best of the best growing up. We were never allowed to eat packaged products. We never drank sodas. We never ate out, and everything was cooked to a premium. So
Frankie! Hello, Frankie.
Get it. Take it.
Frankie
You
is
want Taco Bell?
barking. I don't like
Aw.
Taco Bell either.
Taco Bell. He says, "No, I'm not having none of that."
And
What's
I
going
have to
on?
say that when I go down
No.
to Mexico, I love the tacos.
Step away
down
from the
there.
Taco Bell.
oh yeah, those are the authentic corn tortilla
Oh,
with
they're
cabbage
amazing.
and a little bit of Mama's homemade salsa.
yes.
The
Fish
salsa that they
tacos.
make. Oh yeah, a good fish taco with salsa and some lime.
Yes.
Jane, why did you just say all that? I'm starving.
Sorry, Randy.
And it's 3:00 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's 3:30 in the morning and I'm starving. I gotta wait till 5 to order breakfast.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just gone 1:30 in the morning here, and I'm thinking Taco
Epcot,
Bell. I've got
Mexico.
some
I've never
frozen
been to
pizzas. I did
Epcot,
some shopping
Mexico.
today for my mum, so I had to get a few bits and pieces myself. So I got some frozen kebab. I think that's going to go in the microwave for 20 seconds or however long it is. Not good.
Still,
That
it's
sounds
Doesn't sound very appetizing, does it? Frozen kebab. Yeah, I'll try anything once, twice we like it, but frozen kebab.
Disney chick said same. My mother and grandmother cooked growing up. Muslim did not allow for non-kosher foods. Yes, we never had any nasty foods. We never had bacon. We would always, my mother's bacon was turkey. So we would have a turkey bacon if we wanted bacon. And turkey bacon tastes like cardboard.
No, it depends
Yeah.
on how you prepare
Let me
it.
tell you a little story about that. Let me tell you a little story about that, Randy. My granddad, he kept this pet pig, and he called it Dinah, and it was my mum's favourite pet. Then all of a sudden, one day, Dinah was no longer.
Aw.
He was on the plate, and then she finally figured out why my granddad had
Oh,
called
no.
the pig Dinah. Yeah, not good.
Oh no!
It wasn't good for Dinah anyway.
Wow.
But yeah, true story. True story. So she'd be down there every day feeding it and petting it and stroking it, and then there it was gone.
Might be some
Disney
truth.
Bacon.
Then
Sounds
What
like
Bulldog's mom says. We are what we eat. So
That's not true. If we are what we eat, I'd be
No.
a female impersonator.
Oh my God! All right.
Oh, I'm
I
not
might,
going
I
there.
might have to.
I am
say
not
good
going
night.
there.
I apologize. That was nothing but simply dirty.
Mm.
Disney
It's
chick
okay.
said, yeah, turkey bacon is a staple, but it's not the greatest.
man.
Sorry, Jane, I put you on the spot. Now everybody in your world is going to say you were up with that hillbilly nonsense. You know it's dangerous. How
Yeah.
many years have you known me?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Jane and Randy have a history. You know each other for a while.
Jane,
Nah.
Benita, we've been online for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
from the
following.
Periscope days.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're
Okay.
family. Family. No, not get it wrong. Family.
Very
Gotcha.
fam.
Actually, about 50% of the people on HAPS I've known for 5 years.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've all known each other in
Somebody in the
comments
comments,
or
my
watching
mum
each
said-
other. It just, I mean, there's not very many people I just don't know.
Yeah.
No. Disney chick in the comments there says, my mum said she stopped eating chicken because they made her kill a chicken at the age of 12.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's traumatic.
Oh.
I can see how that work. Yeah.
Mm.
Aaron Weinberg. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. Yeah, we, growing up, we never killed the chicken, but when I got married in the Philippines and they would actually buy the animal and butcher it at home, no matter what it was was different. I grew up buying our meat at the groceries. So
Yeah.
when I was, hey, Johnny,
It's
be
a
good.
culture. That's the culture over in the PI.
Johnny be good.
Well, you know what? The first time I ever ate shrimp with a head on it was when I was there. We never seen the shrimp head. We always had shrimp, but there was no head on it.
Well, don't they eat
That
the
is-
shrimp down in
That is
Louisiana like that? And
Fish they do, but I'd never seen it like that. Jane, in New York, do they have the shrimp
My
head
battery's
on it?
dying. In Italian cooking, you can. You can cook it either way, and they sometimes leave the head on. Yeah,
Nope.
like if you were to make like a fish stew, it's
Crawfish
you
pie.
leave it on there. It adds a lot
With
of
the
flavor.
eyes.
Yeah,
And the
that's
eyes on the
in the
shrimp.
Philippines. That's the flavor. They say don't take the head off; you'll
Yeah,
ruin the
it has a
flavor.
lot of flavor.
The fat is in the skull, in the head is, I believe, what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nolans,
They eat a
yes.
lot of
Uh,
vegetables.
Miss
My
Vanita.
battery's dying, guys.
Yes.
So I might have to say good evening.
Okay, Jane, I'm
Yes.
going to put this picture on my profile. What do you want me to put in there? You want me to put your website link? Will you send me what you want me to put in there by the message?
Sure.
And
Sure.
I'll put that as a title, whatever you want me to put.
Sure. Okay. Nice seeing you all, and thank you very much for the
nice
for the,
you,
for
Jane.
the credits.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
You're going to get a
Pleasure to meet
million credits tomorrow. We're going to promote it
Okay.
until it falls off the internet.
Very nice,
Okay.
Jane. Very nice.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Nice seeing you all. Good night, Bonita. Good
Bye,
night,
Jane.
Jane.
Richard, Colin.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care, Jane.
Randy, what was the
Night.
question?
Bye-bye.
How do I make the picture
Yeah.
square? Hold on a minute. Let me fix this again. What was I doing? There we go.
You better know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You made me a director?
Vanita, we cannot see your eyeballs. Your head is above. Wait, I'll fix it for you. Don't worry. No, I got this. We got this covered. We're gonna make Vanita the way we want to see her. Here we go.
There you go.
Put a picture.
There you go.
There we go. Now we see you properly.
Problem solved.
I moved.
Problem
moved it
solved in
up.
one fell swoop. There you go.
Anyway,
you got?
I'm sitting here wondering why I'm awake.
Well, you had the exciting news of that picture. That's
So
it's worth getting up for. That's a great picture.
Matter of fact, I'm going to stop screen sharing and see if that's going to help our broadcast. I forgot about I was
No.
doing that.
Now, who were you broadcasting with earlier this morning? There's a young lady from Turkey or something like that. I think you were off and she was still broadcasting on your YouTube when I got home from work.
Oh, was it? Yeah, that's Jean. Jean. Yeah, she is from Davao, Philippines, works in Turkey. And I don't remember, did I meet her on YouTube or I think she came to HAPS one day and didn't know what she was doing. And I just started.
You were helping.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Randy,
And then I noticed she had YouTube. Go ahead.
You have a guy asking a question. Did you see it? It's Astral Keep. He says, do only VIP broadcasters show up in live list?
No, here's how it goes, Astral. The VIP is the last one to get in the list. And there's no rhyme or reason how they do it. Usually the person in the list is somebody who sucks and has no viewers.
Did you?
Or they're real left-agended people, and they're not really. They're mixed up with identity and mental issues. The rest of us good people are down here.
Yeah, we're nobody.
That was humor, by the way. Don't take that serious. I don't know how it works, but I don't think it's a VIP.
Yeah.
I think it's you get a lot of people watching and you broadcast a lot. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That was a subtitle, Randy. I hear you. Excuse me. I have to use the restroom.
Take your time.
Drops a clanger like that. Drops a bolt like that and then does a run out. That's a little bit off there, really.
No, I tend to just I gravitate towards the trending. You know, the trending gives the latest 8. And then my followers, whoever I'm following, like Vanita, she'll pop if she's not, well, either the trending or whoever you're following pops up in the window there. They alert you and stuff like that. So it's, you know, what's the other one? Discovery. I very rarely use that. The Discovery because it doesn't. It's neat to go there once in a while, but the trending, that's what I use primarily here. Let's see. Are there really only 3 people live on the? No, there's more than 3 people live. Jesus, a whole bunch of people. They just show the first 8 on the trending, but I'm sure there's like a couple hundred people broadcasting.
Oh, easily.
Question. So the ones trending are the famous ones, or how does that go?
No, I think they're just the ones that pop up. You know, like I'm not really a VIP, or I'm just a regular knucklehead broadcasting, and I pop up there. But then whoever comes in after that, I move down the list, and HAPS only shows the first 8 people popping up. Now the VIPs, they'll pop up, I think, more in the Discovery tab, but. You know, I'm following those people already, so they're going to pop up whenever they broadcast anyway.
Yeah. By the way, I think everybody gets a fair chance. It has to do with who you follow. The same with Facebook.
I have really.
Here,
oh my God! I love it.
You know, it has to do with who you follow. Actually, if you follow a bunch of people, you'll get.
Edward.
So I want to say something. Hold on. Can I?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Can I speak
Before you say something, let me say something to Astral. Astral, invite me into your broadcast. And I usually have a lot of people that follow me around, and I will get a bunch of people to come in and start following you and help you out. How it worked was a lot of us came from other places, and we already had a community that followed us. So if you need help building your community, I will help you. I help a lot of people. Now, go ahead, Vanita. Sorry to interrupt you.
So today was the first day or second day, I think, you know, Captain Rehab, right?
Yes.
Captain Rehab. So he was broadcasting today, and I went on his broadcast and I asked him, did Pablo or Peter?
Second, all right.
Go ahead, Vanita. Sorry, that's Edward being rude.
Well, is this something bothered me? Okay.
Oh.
it's I don't know if it's just me who thinks that way, but I just feel like honesty is important. So Rehab was broadcasting, and I asked him, "Did Pablo come and say welcome, hi?" He said no. I said, "Did Peter?" He said no. And I said, "Oh, that's weird because I was watching all these scopes, and these were newcomers, and they went right in there and said welcome." And I don't understand how they favoritize people. It's something I have a pet peeve with HAPS, and I have to speak it. I'm so sorry, but damn, man.
Well, I'm
newcomers
glad
come in.
that you spoke, that you feel that way.
Yeah,
But
I
I
do feel
don't
that
feel
way.
that way. I see them going anywhere and everywhere and pop in. I just think you're not following enough people to appreciate when there's thousands of people, how many they're going in to say hello to. And speaking of somebody who I was joking with about being rude, this is the most humble and kind man I know. This is Edward.
Ugh.
And I was only joking about that for you people who don't know Edward who popped in. But Anita, I feel some people feel like you do, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's that much. I think a lot of people are making more than it is. This team is supportive and they've done a really good job. But I can't change the way you feel. That's you have the right to feel the way you feel.
No, I'm not. I was just asking if it was true. I don't know. Feel like
Ahmed Bad, what's happening, man? Mr. Park, hey, welcome, sir. Okay, Ed, go ahead. Sorry, I've been rambling.
Oh no! I'm listening. I consider other people's opportunity to share.
Can you all hear him?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I hear Ed.
yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
I'm going to bounce out and bounce back in.
Okay. Hello,
Okay.
Colin.
Okay.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Considering I had my AstraZeneca or Astra something today. But yeah, I'm good. How about yourself, Edward? It's been a long time since we've spoken.
Yeah,
Too
it's
long.
been a couple of days. It's the best day of my life, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And young lady, I just want you to know any type of building program that you are part of is going to take a little time for the foundation to get settled first, and then you can start building the walls. Hey, listen, just keep doing what you're doing. I see you driving around in your car and seeing that you're scoping. You know, I've been in your scope several times. Listen, like Randy said, just keep following people, and your audience, your community will build. You know, you got a good brand, you know, and just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
And that reminds me of something. Bonita, I need your help. Do you speak Hindi?
Yes.
I need help. I have signed up a few hundred people and I can't explain to them what's going on. If you would help me, we'll do a Hindi broadcast this week. No, I need help because I tried to get 4 of them online today and they were able to get up, but then they couldn't figure. I need somebody to help explain it and how it works in Hindi.
Yeah.
They speak English, but the technical and the button, we just need help with these guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Do it.
I think that's good. See, you got a good opportunity right there to help the community and bring 200 plus more people on and connect to them. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure over the weekend we'll do a couple broadcasts with quite a few guys and gals and figure out how it goes.
How is it, Randy, over there?
It's amazing how that works.
Randy, how's it at the Kingdom?
Yeah, everything's fine. You know, it's like 4 a.m. and I'm just awake because they were having that broadcast. Did you give up on sleep, Randy? Yeah, Veda, I just decided forget it. I just decided I'll stay up. Today is my virtual Friday, so I go to work and then come home and I have a weekend to catch up. Veda's in me too.
Nice.
That's not too bad then.
That's good. Colin, how have you been?
I've been okay, Ed. You know, I've been doing little bits and pieces and keeping the wolf from the door, as they say. So, you know, helping my mother and doing various good deeds. So my place will be assured when it's time for my name to be called.
Good.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's my story.
Well,
I'm
you can
sticking
stick to it.
There you go.
That's
Veda, I told you, I invited you to come up. We'd like to hear you scream at us or be humble and kind or be mean. It's up to you. Yeah, I did. Maybe you have to go out and come back in to see it. I'm not sure what device you're on.
yeah. She said she'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay. Randy, I was talking of Captain Rehab only. Oh, okay.
Not me. I was talking about him. So.
Yeah, I think I understand that. Edward didn't, but I was letting him go with it. He was preaching.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I just let the preachers
yeah,
ramble on. It don't bother me.
Preaching.
I've been listening to preachers since I was 2 years old.
well, Randy, I will encourage. I just like encouraging people. You know.
I understand.
I think that's the difference.
People don't realize.
I think that's the difference, and there is a difference. Go ahead, Edwin.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I think, Colin, that a lot of people. Yeah, exactly, Michael. I think a lot of people are Randy and Veda and Colin. I think a lot of people are in the woods so much that they forget there is sunshine outside the woods. So I just try to help people understand that, you know what, you're not going to always be in the woods. You walked into the woods. There's another way out of the woods. So eventually it'll all work out.
Yeah.
Just stay focused and don't get distracted by all the trees.
I think that's it. And to put a slightly different slant on there, I mean, I think there is light at the end of the tunnel, but I think
Thank
a
you
lot of
for the
people
award,
can't
Eric.
find their way into the tunnel. They cannot find their way into that tunnel, unfortunately.
I don't know. I believe some
Yes.
people need to be stuck in the woods and some people should be trapped in the tunnel. And those are the examples I use so I don't have to get stuck there too.
It's amazing how many trees can grow in a tunnel, isn't it? You know, you don't get many trees in a tunnel.
That's just a different perspective on it.
It is. And there's
Okay,
always a
the
third
one, the ordinary, the extraordinary Miss Veda. Miss Veda.
The extraordinary, partially blind today. I'm having some vision issues. So I'm going to get on my tablet.
Miss Veda. Hi.
How are you guys?
Yeah, we're good. Well, tonight we're having a little bit of weirdness where I guess because so many people are on, there's a little bit of a delay. So if we accidentally speak over you, we apologize.
Oh, no worries. I'm sorry if I speak over someone too. Sometimes I
Yeah,
do
well,
that.
I noticed that I've done it 3 or 4 times. Richard, we don't hear you anymore.
You know what? How about now?
Oh, now we hear you. The blessing is over.
Yeah.
Over the blessing.
I had the mic. I had the mic muted. It seems like everybody that comes in, I don't hear them, so I got to bounce out, bounce back in.
I realized my white
In,
noise
out,
machine
in, out,
is
shake
still
it all
going.
about.
Okay, I'm going to put somebody
Is there a
down.
physical?
Veda here on the
Yeah,
side.
put me down, Randy. Yeah,
Okay.
Randy.
Me.
Yeah,
All
Randy,
right,
put me down. No problem.
Let me put Miss Veda at number 1.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there you go. Now I put the spot on you. Tell us, Miss Veda, what's up for those who don't know you?
Well, having a down day today. This isn't my normal look. I usually try to have a little bit more of a costume on. But are you just asking what I do on here? Or
No, anything. I don't care. Say anything you want.
well, today I'm just sort of surfing through different broadcasts and trying to find some new people to follow. But as for what I do on here, I kind of try to just bring laughter and light, but like with a weird, twist. I am able to just be myself on here and do whatever. Like I do get real and talk about real stuff. I'm really big mental health advocate. I also am into like spirituality and stuff like that. But so far on Haps, I've kind of kept it just sort of light, silly. I have an alter ego that appears, Darth Vader, with her new lightsaber, but she doesn't always come out.
I hear you.
trying to
Well, I've been
start.
in a few of your broadcasts and I've enjoyed them, and I think it's been fantastic. I really
Good.
appreciate your humor and your chat and the way you interact with people.
Thank
And
you.
we
Yeah,
have somebody else that came in. Mr. Aaron's here is going to come up and yell at us here in a second. Let's let Miss
I hope I
Vader.
don't yell.
Well, you don't have to yell, but if you want to, you can. I can handle
I love getting yelled at, to be honest. It gives some spice.
it.
Well, I got this new lightsaber though, you guys, and it's a bit defective. I will say.
What?
Just, it
Look
it
at
doesn't
that.
have.
Look at that. I want one of those. I want
Yeah,
one of
that's
those.
cool.
Amazon has.
Boing, boing.
I do try to show some saber tricks, but my current where I broadcast is a little limited base wise.
Perhaps or perhaps not. There is no Periscope.
Okay, Vedic, they ask if you can make something in the chat so they can follow you.
Sure.
Yeah, that's one thing. It'd be nice if they put a circle so we can click on people to follow them easier. A lot of people, when they come up, they want to follow another person, but it's hard. There's Miss Veda. Everybody.
To be able to click on who you're viewing and be able to follow, because I swear that was a thing for a minute,
Hey, Alicia.
and then it went away.
It did work and it stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
Mr.
worried about it.
Lord.
Tell us something exciting.
Are you speaking to me, Randy?
If your name is Aaron,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. What'd you say? I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Much better.
Veda, I'll be right back to you.
Yeah, this is not how I usually broadcast, so this is a little different for me. Let me get the sound going right. Come back to me. I'm sorry.
Your sound is perfect.
I'm sounding perfect, but I'm having trouble hearing you. So
That may be
hang on.
Sounding good here. It's making the trip over to the
I'm
UK.
I'm actually on the road tonight, so this is not my usual. There you go.
Okay.
I think now I can hear.
Test,
Maybe.
test.
Yes. Okay. You weren't coming in through my headphones, so. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Would you ask me? I'm so sorry.
Miss Aaron, say what's up. You're here. Talk to us. Tell us what you're doing.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. So I've been doing. I guess I've had this Facebook group called Podcasting Made Simple for a lot of years. So I do a podcast, also the same name, where I help people podcast and broadcast without all the fancy setups and whatnot. You know, people that want to get into it. And I also do mixed martial arts podcast as well. So all my socials are in my profile if you're into all that stuff. Yeah, and I know Colin. He hopped on my broadcast before. I know Ed, and I see all you guys. You know, everyone here broadcast from time to time. I always try to hop in and say hi.
Man, I bet I could do Miss Martial Arts podcasting. Nobody can see me. I just sit over in the room. Is that how you do it, or is there more instructions to it?
Well, I just kind of go through the news of the day and pick fights. So, yeah.
I thought it was grunting and moaning. I was going to grunt and moan with you. We can pretend like we're having a battle. Miss Vady can jump in and wave her saber thing there.
Well, you know, if you're a gambler and you like to bet, just pick the opposite of what I pick, and you'll be okay. Look at that lightsaber.
Tell people about financial investments. Follow me and do the opposite.
And then come by me, and I'll tell you if you should make that financial investment.
There you go.
All right.
Yes, I do card readings.
You have a lightsaber. You can invest in whatever you want.
You know, what's funny is tonight, the delay between people, it's really hard to figure out when to start and stop, you know?
It's a little awkward.
Yes, I can't figure out when to go and stop. It's so weird tonight. I think it's because there's so many people.
Everyone has grace today. Like, stutter, make all the mistakes, drop things in beta. This is great. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's great. I don't have much of a delay. So I'm picking you guys up pretty much in real time, I think.
It's not so bad. It's very odd to look and follow along on my iPad because this is only on Wi-Fi, whereas my phone is picking up some data, and the data is moving faster than the Wi-Fi where
Yeah,
I'm
I
at.
agree.
Weird. So I see a lag that way. Oh, Colin says he's making a cup of tea. Wants Randy to know. I almost did that. Water.
I have a cup of Jameson here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Whoops.
Mm.
A nice nightcap. I want to lower my camera. What does that mean? Like you want me lower because
I don't know.
what?
I'm on my phone's hotspot, and this is working surprisingly well.
Yeah, your picture is crystal clear. Miss Vanita, I'm going to put you down just a minute,
Okay, bye.
and I'm going to put myself down and let these three great people be on the screen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
Oops,
I out at any time.
Bye, guys.
No, you guys are staying in. I'm just trying to get it
Oh.
equal to you guys.
Oh.
I'm not doing very well tonight. What is my problem? I'm being ridiculous. Really, I'm being the worst director in the world. It's not. Oh, finally. Woo-hoo.
Try to
All right,
switch
you
to my.
guys. I'm going to ask Mr. Aaron. Oh, and wouldn't you know, he jumped off.
I don't- I'm
So
not sure what
gonna
happened. Oh, that didn't work. I tried switching cameras, but it didn't work. So you.
ask- This is great. This is like a yo-yo deal here.
But it keeps moving.
We're all moving. It's just, it's funny how it's working this way.
These are bears. What a guy, says Hannah.
Okay. Whoops. Whoop.
Whoop.
I'm going to get another cup of coffee. I have just paired up. Oh, there we go. Veda, this is Edward. Edward, this is Veda. Y'all meet each other while I get a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Ah,
Just
perfect.
down the. Does Edward have?
Yeah, Edward, you're looking slick today, by the way.
Yeah, Edward.
Thank you very much, Aaron. So
Yeah,
good
and
to
your
see you.
You too. Your picture's super clear. So Veda, is it like as in Darth Vader? Is this
Yes,
you got the lightsaber and
exactly.
perfect?
Thank you.
See, I
just
get
say
you.
thank- Just are like, what? Vada? Vada? I'm like, I'm all for a mispronunciation. I don't care, but I'm like Darth Vader. It's like Darth Vada. I'm like,
I
never
can do
mind.
that. Darth Vader. I got it.
Veda. Veda.
Darth Vader. Okay.
I said
Vader.
Darth Vader because it was an easy way to make people pronounce my name correctly, but then
Okay.
it didn't. So then I just created the character.
Nice. So I was right the first
Okay.
time. I should have stuck with that.
Yeah. Right. I just shouldn't even try to elaborate. It just confuses people.
Got it.
He's-
Oh, I keep. Oh, there's lots of comments I keep missing.
Yeah, you
Very
get
No,
it, and I read all the comments. Sorry about that. Grizz says, all good, Veda. Disney Chick 66, noise canceling headphones have helped me, says Mr. Sourbreaker. Zach says, who's that cute lady? And Mr. Grizz says, just trying to help. Dave Park says, hey, Devin girl, long time. Oh, that's Disney. Okay, Darth Vader, there we go. All right, those comments were interesting. Anyway,
Thank you.
everyone, this is Ed in the center. He is actually he's the guy you get in contact when you or one of your loved ones is dead or dying. He is the death expert. Tell him what you do there.
I got excited.
Well, that's not quite how I'd explain it.
Exactly.
That's a different take on it.
Like the little kid from the Sixth Sense, or
That's
just
a
like
different, that's a different take on it. Yeah, Edward's more into the life side of things. The life side of things, if my memory serves me correctly. Is that
Well, I was
right?
talking about his profession, not his broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm falling
Well,
forward. I can tap?
say it again, Veda.
I was saying, word type in. Can you type in something in the comments so I can follow you?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea for those of us that
Yes. It's the
Yeah,
only way.
let's all drop something in there.
do this as well. Let's all drop something in there.
Yeah.
Gives you
By
short-
the way, everybody follows everybody. It helps your community grow.
Yes.
And it also helps you see people when they're live. And I
Yeah.
follow everybody I can possibly follow. And I like all types of people. I don't care if we think the same or totally different. I still appreciate everybody of who they are and who they choose to be. It's your business, and I enjoy everyone. I have not found anyone yet that I would say is disgusting.
Yeah, I see. This is very. I hope it's not just because it's a newer platform and the trolls haven't figured out a way to get in here yet. But I've had a very good experience so far with Haps.
Me too.
Exactly. There's Aaron sharing his. There you go. Whoop, whoop. And hit. Share your invite so people can follow you and get some tags on it.
There we go, Aaron.
There we go.
Okay.
Bring me up to 3 people I invited that actually accepted my invitation. What's happening with me, at least, is I give them my invite, but then they're just typing in Haps on their own, and then I don't get any credit for it. But it's not about that.
For 2 months.
It is, though, because I want a mug.
Oh, there we go.
So, trolls make live streaming
Well,
interesting.
I think Michael Grizz, he's going to give away his mug if he gets it as a prize. So maybe you should enter one of his competitions. There's food for thought.
Who's giving away his mug? Michael?
Yes.
I'd totally be
Chris,
having my
yeah.
nightcap in a Haps mug right now if it was available to me.
Zach says trolls make live streaming interesting. Well, I would like to say there's one thing I'm going to miss about Periscope. That's the only place you could go 24 hours a day and be accosted by a pervert of your choice.
I will miss Periscope. Periscope is where I had my biggest audience for a long time, and now it's just kind of gone. I tried to bring everyone over I could to Haps, and hopefully they'll find me because, I had a decent presence on Twitter, and I keep putting it out there, but, Twitter's kind of the same deal. It's kind of flooded with things right now. So I hope everyone follows me over here because, the alternatives aren't great, and Haps is where it's at, man.
Beta says people are hesitant. Yeah, some people are, but you know what? When you're hesitant, you miss the boat. You got to get on it quickly before it leaves. The beginning of every platform that you work is the secret to going forward quicker and quicker.
Edward, I have to say that you're a complete gentleman, sir, and I would subscribe to you again if I wasn't already subscribed. But thank you for putting that in.
There we go. I was just thinking that same thing.
Edward, can I call you Ed or is it Edward? I feel like I can call you Ed, but that's up to you.
Either one, Aaron.
Are you ever
Aaron.
in a
It's
bad
perfectly
mood?
fine.
Are you ever in a bad mood because you're uplifting and
No, sir.
upbeat every broadcast? I love it. I love it.
No, sir. There's no reason when attitude is a choice. I choose to have a good attitude. I have a checker from the neck up every single day. It's a great way to live.
Yes, it is.
There you go. Yet again, he opens his mouth and he just drops a pearl every time. I call him the Pearlcaster.
I don't know where I grew up. Pearl in the mouth
Well-
is not a very compliment. It's just not a compliment.
What?
That was humor, by
Well,
the way.
Colin,
Daniel's
I
in the
think
house.
the biggest.
Speaky. I just didn't.
Sorry,
hear it.
Edward, I didn't quite hear what you said.
I was saying, Colin. I think the biggest thing is that most of us should practice complimenting each other more than criticizing. And I think if we did that more, all of us would be better off.
Yeah.
100%.
You feel good when you give a compliment too. Catch on to that. It's like you want to.
Yeah.
Good because it's infectious and it just spreads. It's incredible. Like you walk into like a restaurant. I always try to notice something. I don't like compliments that I don't mean, but I will always notice people's nails or people's eyeshot, like things that are sparkly. So then I'll always tell like the hostess restaurant that I'm at, really like your nails. It's incredible how they light up. Like I'm not saying it for the gain for myself.
People just like to be noticed. They like to be aware that they matter, that they're making a difference, and people just like to be appreciated 100%. And courtesy costs nothing. I mean, I was always brought up with that sort of drummed into me again and again and again. Courtesy costs nothing. Please, thank you. How's your day?
Yeah.
That's
Just
a lot
simple
of fun.
little things people are forgetting. Got to look
Yeah,
up from your
just
phone every once in a
simple-
while.
Yeah.
And speak.
Simple good morning as you're walking by someone you never probably would have talked to. You know, I'm in this room with people that Aaron, Veda, just meeting you for the first time. Yeah, you know, we're here on Haps. I see you next time. It's like old school.
It is.
Yes.
And, you know, what a great free way to communicate, you know, if you don't do the Zoom thing.
The Zoom thing, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this was actually a lot easier.
Well, Aaron,
yesterday. There was no big delays. The delays only started today with all the influx. So it was easier to have a group chat yesterday. Hopefully it'll be back to normal by tomorrow once it chills out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what's
I guess
really great, Randy? I don't have crappy internet.
Woo.
That's a joke.
I ordered me some of that Elon Musk internet. I pre-ordered it.
How do
Yeah,
I
I
get me some
pre-ordered it.
well, Aaron, I do want to say I appreciate the fact that you made an observation about the fact that attitude's important, and it's important that all of us help each other up and just continue to be positive every single day. There's a lot more positive things that go on in our lives than negative. Obviously, that's external, but internally, you can handle anything that comes at you when you're doing the right thing. So I do want to thank you for the observation.
Hey, man, thanks for being a positive presence. I got to respond to this one comment. So Eddie McDaniel's saying, hey, Aaron, how's it going? So what's up, Eddie? How are you?
Eddie in the house.
Eddie, woot, woot.
Eddie's a good guy.
Hello, Eddie. Hello, Eddie.
How's it going, Eddie?
And Veda, it is what? Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, so anyone that's commenting, if you don't think I'm a crazy stalker, I'm just going through and subscribing to all of you. So, you know.
Everybody subscribed, everyone, including the people here. You know, a couple months ago, we all were doing that. And that's how I've met most of the people I didn't know before. We just all decided everyone follow everyone, and we sort out who we love and who we love more, you know? And I think I'm up to 6,000 people that I follow, or 7,000.
Wow. Very
and
good.
I followed everyone, and I've gotten to know so many new people. It's been great. Well, a couple of great, but it's still okay.
If there's any sportscasters out there, I'm trying to make sports a category, but there's not enough of you. So don't think there's not an opportunity here, because I was told if we get enough of us in there, it doesn't matter what sports, we can get our own category, our own sports categories. So shooting for that.
Makes sense. Keep making the plug. Keep
Not a
making the plug.
category. Yeah, that's not right.
We had a sportscaster a few months ago, but he got kicked off the platform for stealing the community's money.
Really? Oh.
Randy, you caught me again. I never know whether you're telling the truth or not. You keep that poker face, and it's like
I'm
like every single time. Wow.
That's a true story. You guys know who I'm talking to.
I do not.
Oh, good. Thank God. I don't want to say names. It just happened, you know.
No names. No names.
That lightsaber is so trippy. That's so cool.
Thanks.
See, there you go. I'm holding the bait up.
Hey, Veda, it is a pleasure meeting you also.
Nice.
Everyone else in here I do know, and I saw you before, Veda. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for coming in and bringing cheer to people.
Yeah, I'm going to drop off. Is that what the term is? Drop down, drop off. Bid you adieu. Get some dinner.
Yeah, drop out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we hope to have you back when we don't have the delays, so we can all understand each other. Right now, we're being very gracious with each other. I know it's a challenge because I'm really suffering, but I'm trying to figure it out. But hopefully, when this delay is out of here, we'll be back again. Thanks, Veda. Great to meet you. Can you please put your link in the comments one more time?
Oh, my link.
Yeah, put your invite link so people can follow you. That is the better one.
You can get a mug.
You get a mug.
think that that's a thing I can do?
Yeah.
I will definitely do that.
I will go ahead and put you down. That way you'll be able to do it easier. Thank you, Veda. We'll look for your invite link.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Veda.
Bye.
Hey, Beta. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Been a pleasure.
All right. Ed, can you talk? I see your lips moving, but I don't hear sound.
One second.
No, I'm not
Can you hear
hearing
me?
Ed either.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Ed.
Yes, we hear.
All right.
Oh,
you. Loud
wow.
and clear.
That's
You can hear me
strange.
now.
It's a
Yeah.
reboot again. Or
Yes.
bounce out, bounce in.
So everybody
Stand
can
by.
hear me.
Okay.
Stand by.
Miss Veda
10-4.
shared her.
Okay, I can hear now.
Would like to
Oh,
join.
that's-
Got you, Ed. Uh-oh.
I
Maybe
could
not.
hear you. I could hear
In
you,
the
Ed, and then
kingdom?
everybody started speaking. Right. I'm going to be quiet now. Ed, it's you. It's you. You're on.
Yes, in the kingdom, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
We do have a
I
problem.
hope you guys can hear me. Thank you
Houston.
so much, Randy, for
Yes.
allowing me
Yes,
to come up and to the broadcast. Gentlemen, I really appreciate each one of you, and I want you to know, I will always say this: you are an original design. You are not a copy. There's not a snowflake the same. There's not a raindrop the same. There's not a leaf the same.
Dramatic pause.
There you go. God,
All right.
right out of your mouth.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you need to drop
Yeah.
your link in the box there, Ed. If Vader wants to
Yeah,
subscribe.
Ed, if you would, I'm going to drop you down, Ed, and let you put your link into the comments. Appreciate you being up here, Ed.
Boom.
All right. No problem.
We're going to narrow this down. Now let's see how the delay is. Test 1.
2,
Good.
3, 4.
Okay. I believe we've narrowed down the delay a little bit. Go ahead and let's start around and do the pass the mic thing where it usually works out a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and Aaron, the mic's to you. When you get done, hand it to somebody else.
Oh
Over
gosh,
to you, Aaron.
not a lot to say. Like, I've had a few established social media platforms, I guess, and mainly Twitter and Periscope. And Periscope's going away, so here I am on Haps. I'm kind of rebuilding a little bit. I'm enjoying it so far. It's no fake people, no bots as of yet, and I haven't really had a negative experience yet. So everyone here wants to be here. I'm going to throw my link up here one more time. You can follow me. I always follow you back. If I don't, feel free to harass me, but I usually check at least once a day. So that's really all I got to say. I do some basic podcasting and broadcasting tutorials. So if you ever have any questions there, let me know, and I will throw that link up as well. But I appreciate all of you, and anyone making comments while I'm still here, I will subscribe to you, and I hope you sub back. Pass.
Over to you, Colin.
I knew it was coming my way. I just knew that it was going to get dropped straight in my lap.
At least you didn't have to go first.
I was really struggling to hear what. Yeah, get it out of the way. No, I was really struggling to hear a lot of what you said because the audio was going very robotic. It was like,
Oh no.
So what do we? Yeah, do you want to just do it again?
Do it again. I don't know if I can.
Because I really
Was it bad for everyone?
It was perfectly clear for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Do it again. Okay.
I think Randy's telling you. Yeah, go on.
No,
What the
seriously.
hell? Go do it again.
Go for it.
Do it again. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Mike Grizz wants to chat. Yeah, Mike, you can find me. I'm gonna throw my socials up here in just a second. So, anyway, I'm gonna try this again. I've been pretty successful on other social media platforms, mainly Periscope and Twitter. But with Periscope going away, I needed to jump over and find a new audience. And so far, so good with Haps. I'm just trying to build that community here. I do a mixed martial arts podcast where I pick fights. I do have guests on. So if you're on Haps, I feel free to come on. I'll bring you on. We can pick some fights. And I also do podcasting and broadcasting tutorials for basic users, for those of you that don't think you can afford to do it. I teach you how. Right now I'm on the road. All this is right here is a USB headset right into Haps. You wouldn't know I'm not in a big studio right now unless you're a real audiophile. So that's it. So I threw my invite link. I'll throw it up again, and I will throw up my website as well. So I have a contact me section of that too, where I always answer you. So I hope everyone heard that this time.
Oh yes, every word clear as a bell, crystal clear.
Thank goodness.
So am I, what do I do? I co-pilot a broadcast with my buddy Jonathan Powell, which he does every Saturday on mindset and coping strategies for life in general. When I'm working with people, I use a concept that I relate to as the Creature Comforts campaign, that we're all on our Creature Comforts campaign, putting those campaigns in place, putting those resources in place. So I think it's a great metaphor, because we're all always doing one of three things. We're putting those things in place or guaranteeing the placement. We're enjoying the fruits of our labors, or we're actually coping with the loss of something that cannot be replaced. I tend to post a lot of motivational stuff, a lot of the old school stuff, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, these timeless truths that everybody can relate to. And I just try to, I do coach people. I've currently only got one client that's been looking after me really for the past year and a half, with all the COVID and everything. You can't get out there and get the clients in. So that's where I am, trying to motivate people, uplift people, give them some kind of inspiration. I've got interests in the spiritual side of life, and that's basically who I am. Past.
Can you do that again? Your audio is messed up.
Richard?
No, I'm just kidding. You were good. You were good.
Good one, Aaron. Good one, Aaron.
I wasn't going there. I wasn't going there. That's the replay. Richard, bless you.
Oh, let's see. My turn. What do I say? Let me. I'm just another knucklehead here, getting on the soapbox. And I always appreciate being on Randy's broadcast, because he brings the best out of everybody, and it's just great to have this platform. I'm an old audio guy. Got my start on Audio Boo broadcasting when I got out of the service here 24 years ago, and I can remember when there was no internet. So I am loving this, because if my father was alive to see what this communication around the world has turned into, and also my grandfather is big time into the shortwave, they would be simply amazed. So to me, it's sort of modern day shortwave of communicating with people around the world, around in this country here. Around, I call it the blue marble. We all live on the blue marble, and knowing more about people, you become a better person yourself as far as that goes. And so I'm really enjoying this. When Audio Boo went away, Anchor started, it's just like Periscope's going away. Well, we got Haps. Haps is, I think people will find, once they get here and they get their feet grounded and on an even keel, they'll find some great things happening here. Again, it's still in beta.
Yeah.
Every day, you get frustrated sometimes, but you just remember this is just a sandbox we're playing in, and it's fun. And if it's not fun, you shouldn't be. That's the thing. It's like some of these other elements of the T word, because if you recognize them, it's like getting a spam call on the phone. I let the answering machine answer it. I don't pay any attention to it, because once you answer it, that person wins. So where if you don't answer, it's the same thing with the other elements that try to come in and disrupt things, because I think we're above that. I think we've grown on this thing called the internet because of these platforms that we bounce from one to the other, and they're great fun. And I'm just enjoying the ride here. And I hope this is, was it after Well, Colin remembers Blab. Blab was great. I was just shocked when it went away, but things can go away. But there's always going to be something down around the corner. It's just going to be a little bit. And I think after Blab, it was a long wait. They had that Get Vocal thing. It's still there, but it just didn't catch on. Now everybody's gravitating towards, Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. They did that 3 years ago with Get Dialogue, and it never really took off. Now it's taken off. So it's not really new. It's something old that's new again. So, and that's what it is with Haps. But it's just great crossing with other people on this platform. That's the big takeaway for me, to be able to, especially with the situation we're in, and we'll all get through it. So I appreciate it. And thank you, Randy, for allowing me to come into your broadcast. So what are we calling them? I call them a hapscast. I like that.
Yeah.
And here's Randy. Passing it to you, Randy.
All right. Well, it's 4:30 in the morning. That's why I'm on a white wall with a white T-shirt. I woke up early in the morning to catch something just off the, just to randomly be up here and chit-chatting and getting to know people. There was nothing formal about anything we're doing. And as you folks can see, who's over in the comments, or if you're a replay viewer, you can see everyone here is just being themselves. And that's what it is about broadcasting. Get up, be yourself, be the way you like to be. You will find people that will gravitate towards you in every aspect of life. And it's amazing the communities you can build. Now, a lot of people have brought their community over from other places. So when you see other broadcasters and you just arrived and you want to know, oh, how do I get up there? And how do I get thousands? And how do I do this? And how do I do that? Well, it takes a little time, a little bit of trial and error. You're not going to pop up and be instantly just like thousands of people. It's just, you've got to let others help you. Find somebody who's broadcasting and let them invite you, or you invite them. Come on side by side together and help each other grow. So that helps a lot. Now you're going to have professionals that come in that bring a big audience, and they are not going to need to grow, and they may not be interested in helping you grow because they're doing it for a living. It's how they make their money. So you have to be cautious also. Remember, some of the pros walk in and they just want to continue making their money, and they don't want to stop their profession. It'd be like you're going to work during the week and somebody wants you to come out and go somewhere else every day instead of making your money. So you have to understand there are people that are here that are professionals, and they just can't have a lot of time that's like just free time. And then there's a lot of us, myself, I have a real job, I call it. This is more of a hobby. And I just been playing on social media because I have a lot of free time. I live in Saudi Arabia. My family's at my house in the Philippines. So I come home from work and I don't have a lot of errands to run or things to do like most people. So I have been unfortunate enough for the past few months to have all the time in the world, just sit back and chat and welcome and just talk to people.
Very good.
Very good. Very good.
For anyone that's on here and is not quite sure what Clubhouse is, it's an audio only program that gives morons the right to have TED Talks. So
there we go. That's a good one, Aaron. I like that.
Yeah. Everybody is a pro. It's something they start their own club. They're like, listen to me to make money on podcasts, or listen to me to grow your audience. It's a no.
No, audio's good though, Aaron. Audio's good, but I think you get more out of it when you got a visual, because you get the nonverbal, and it's an integral part of communicating.
But I like it. Morons with TED Talks. That's what you should call it.
I would like to expand on Aaron's thoughts there.
Thank you.
I wandered into a broadcast the other day, and a gentleman he's life coaching people how to be highly successful on broadcasting.
Oh.
He had 400 followers. He'd been doing it 8 years. I don't think he's the gentleman that should be teaching you how to be a successful podcaster.
That's 50 followers a year, Randy. Give the guy a break.
I went into the broadcast and I offered
we
a
shouldn't
handout.
laugh. We shouldn't laugh.
I told him, I said, hey, man,
It's funny
I
though.
know you're new here. I can help bring you in a couple thousand people so you can grow. And he made an asinine comment.
Mm.
Well, I'm just going to do my thing. And, we will block people who keep interrupting. Whoa, I about fell out of my chair. And I will announce his name and face tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody knows him.
It doesn't matter. Nobody did. But I was going, what? Dude, you got like 3 people in your cast. You're trying to get money from them to be professionals. Yeah, if somebody wants to sell you a professional package or something, they've got like 50 viewers. Come on now.
Yeah.
People want to promote your
Something not the
podcast.
full
Man,
quid.
7 followers.
That was hilarious, though. I hadn't ran into that in a long time. I guess fake it till you make it, but sometimes you're going to fake it and still not make it. He was in that category.
Right.
Hey, somehow we are broadcasting from my Periscope, so I guess it's working still, kind of. So I can't tell how many viewers, but I was just checking on my phone.
I didn't even try to look yet. Isn't it?
Well, on mine, I shared it on my Periscope and my Twitter. So
Okay, there.
it seems to be working. So interesting. I think this is it, though. This is the last time. Then somebody announced that they're extending it by a few days. I can't remember. It's Squadcast or something. I'm not really familiar with them. And that they're working with Twitter's API to make it like a permanent thing. So, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just going to say that was my word. Interesting.
All right, folks. It is 4:35 a.m. I'd like to go and do some things. I'm out of here.
Yep.
And what I usually do at the end, I don't ask you to make a statement. I point out one person and I ask them to actually close the broadcast. And tonight, we are going to ask, seeing as how Aaron is the first time up with us, I'm going to put the rest of us down. And I would like Aaron to give your words of wisdom to everybody out here. Colin, first I'll say goodbye to Colin for being here. Richard, thank you as always. We'll see you on your morning show. I never miss your morning show unless I have a meeting.
Thank you, Randy.
Okay. And my name is Randy. I'm dropping out. And to end the broadcast, words of wisdoms from Aaron. Aaron, take it away.
All right. Well, my name is Aaron Weinbaum. For those of you that were listening before, my words of wisdom tonight are to take advantage of this new platform because there's about to be a whole lot of people coming in. And by taking advantage, I mean is you broadcast when you can. It doesn't have to be 20 times a day. It's when you can broadcast. But when you are watching, watch other people's broadcasts. Get involved in other people's broadcasts. Volunteer, volunteer to comment or make your comments to other people's broadcasts too. And if they invite you in, by golly, come in and say hi, even if you don't have a whole lot to say. And I'm going to close on this by saying, don't broadcast and drive.